In a world where noise has become the new silence, there exists a rare breed of souls who move differently. They live lightly, not because they've escaped life's weight, but because they've learned how to bend beneath it. Their strength isn't in what they own or what they shed. It's in a power few ever master: mental elasticity. Like bamboo swaying in the storm, these minds adapt, absorb, and return, unbroken. While others stiffen in the winds of change, they yield without surrendering. This is their secret. Welcome to a new chapter, a shorter, quieter reflection in our journey through stoic and minimalist living. Each film in this series distills wisdom not over hours, but over minutes. Compact worlds of insight meant to awaken something deeper, something forgotten. Today, we step into the unseen strength of the extreme minimalist and uncover the invisible thread that keeps them unshaken. Watch closely, and you'll notice something extraordinary about those who live with less. When the world shakes, when plans crumble, or the noise of ambition rises, they don't resist, they recalibrate. An extreme minimalist carries a quiet compass within, a sense that drifts but never loses direction. They have trained their minds not to cling to the perfect moment, but to reorient gracefully when life inevitably shifts. It is not withdrawal, it's adjustment, a deliberate return to inner alignment. While most spend their days chasing equilibrium outside, through possessions, routines, or validation, these rare individuals understand a deeper truth. Balance is not a state to be achieved, but a rhythm to be maintained. Their secret lies not in endurance, but in recovery, the ability to return to themselves faster than the world can unsettle them. And in that quiet reset, that invisible turn inward, they discover something almost untouchable: freedom in motion. The modern world is a constant tug, 1,000 invisible strings pulling the mind in every direction. Notifications hum, desires multiply, and our attention stretches thin, like glass before it cracks. We mistake this stretch for progress, yet each pull leaves us more fragile, more uncertain of who we are beneath the noise. But the extreme minimalist understands a forgotten art, the gentle act of releasing tension before it becomes strain. They step back, not to escape, but to restore elasticity. Each deliberate pause, each breath unclaimed by distraction, becomes a quiet repair. Where the world races to fill every silence, they leave spaces, intentional gaps where the mind can return to its natural shape. These spaces are not emptiness, they are oxygen. They are what keep their minds supple, flexible, alive. And so, while the world stretches itself thin in pursuit of more, the minimalist bends, and in bending, remains unbroken. The mind has a habit: it wants to name everything. Every silence must be filled, every event must be judged. We call this knowing, but often, it's only noise wearing the mask of certainty. The extreme minimalist moves differently. They practice what can only be called cognitive quietude, the calm beyond definition. They allow life to unfold without rushing to label it, without assigning meaning before it ripens. In that restraint lies immense strength. When storms come, they don't ask, "Why me?" They simply say, "Here it is." When success arrives, they don't grasp, they observe. By not over-defining life, they remain flexible within it. This is how they stay unshaken, not because their path is calm, but because their perception is. To them, reality doesn't need constant interpretation. It needs space, space to be. And in that spaciousness, something remarkable happens. The world softens, and the mind, at last, breathes. We often think clutter is made of objects, clothes, devices, possessions. But the heaviest clutter is invisible: old grudges, lingering expectations, unspoken comparisons. They hang in the corners of the mind like dust that never settles. The extreme minimalist understands that freedom begins not in the drawer, but in the heart. They practice emotional minimalism, keeping only the emotions that serve growth and releasing those that corrode peace. They grieve, but they don't dwell. They love, but without possession. They feel deeply, yet move lightly. This isn't detachment. It's precision, the emotional craftsmanship of knowing what to hold and what to let pass through. While the world teaches us to gather feelings like trophies, they learn the higher art of traveling light, because only when the heart is unburdened can it feel fully. And in that uncluttered space of emotion, they find what the rest of the world keeps searching for: serenity that doesn't shatter. Every life is powered by an unseen current, energy. Most of us spend it carelessly, on worries that never arrive, on people who drain rather than nourish, on goals that glitter but give no light. We are left exhausted, not from doing too much, but from spending without awareness. The extreme minimalist knows this current must be guarded like gold. They practice energetic frugality, the wisdom of intentional expenditure. Their days are not about doing less, but about giving only where life truly flows back. They understand that each thought, each conversation, each pursuit carries a cost. So they invest where the return is peace, where the currency of attention creates meaning instead of fatigue. And perhaps that is their final secret. They don't seek balance through effort, but through conservation. By protecting their inner energy, they remain unshaken, not by resisting the world, but by mastering their exchange with it. As the day fades and silence gathers once more, you can almost feel it, that quiet strength moving through them, steady and eternal. The power not of control, but of calm intention. The unseen current of a life lived light and unbreakable. As we close this brief reflection, remember, the journey of an extreme minimalist is not one of absence, but of essence. It's a quiet return to what truly matters, a steady refinement of life until only truth remains. If this glimpse into the secret power every extreme minimalist uses to stay unshaken spoke to something within you, stay close. This is just the beginning of a new series, small windows of wisdom for those who seek clarity in a crowded world. You can wander further into this philosophy through other stories. Explore Microtopia Minimalism, where abundance grows from less, or Elderly Wisdom, where time itself teaches us what to keep and what to release. Until the next reflection, carry this with you. Your peace does not depend on what you hold, but on what you choose to let go. Stay curious, stay grounded, and stay tuned.